Hi, good morning, everyone. I'm just sharing the links. You just share the link across channel and then right. So I've shared the links. Let me open the chat and set it up so that I can revert to all the comments. Just one more minute and I'll be okay. All right. So good morning, everybody who is watching me. It's a Chinese New Year. So wishing you all a happy Chinese New Year. The market has been on a roll for last 2 days, but it doesn't mean that it is out of all the negativity or all the bearishness. Usually in a bear market, the spikes are really sharp and are for a very small, in a very small time, and they are very short lived. So we need to be very careful around what is happening with market in these days. If it is giving you an opportunity to book green, go ahead and do that. Don't wait for any more opportunities. Make sure you keep on trailing off whatever gains you are. Otherwise, it's going to be very tough to make money in this market. All right. So I'm going to update my sheet from tomorrow just to see if we have any inside days to begin with. So I'm just going to check on inside day. And just now UPS has posted the numbers and they are really, really good. It's up about 7%. And as we were discussing regarding FedEx yesterday, FedEx is also up about 2.5%, above 250. So it's going to be a very, very good play with FedEx and UPS. This also gives a good, hi special KQ. Good morning. Hi Nancy, good morning. This also gives a little bit wiggle room for Amazon, because Amazon also has a huge e-commerce area where it is struggling. So if UPS is making good business over there and able to create margin, I think Amazon will not struggle there. It should be really, really good. But Amazon has already moved up 10% from 2,700 to 3,000 almost. So let's see what's in store for Amazon itself. So let me get started with all the tickers which I have. I wanted to add UPS, FedEx, B, Triple M, WFC. They are inside days and UPS has earnings. All right, ES. Is ES features. So as of now, I'm using this Heikineshi. Let me just change that to normal chart. But I'm just using Heikineshi just to tell you that yes, the trend is a little positive. And since we are above 38.2%, so we are not in near-term bearishness. But if you take that into a weekly candle or a longer term horizon, you will see we are just in the red Ikeneshi's. It's just getting bigger, bigger, and bigger. Right now, we have jumped right off this trend line regression channel on the weekly basis. And even here, we did not had a close below or close near this 4382 on the channel as well. So this is a very tight state for the longs. But you see right here, the weekly candles are getting bigger, bigger, and bigger. It's not showing any strength. The bodies are bigger, so is the wick. So maybe here we are getting consolidated. So this is Heikineshi. But I'll talk to you all about this maybe in the separate session. But right now, this is the state. We had bounce. This is the green candle. And look at the volume here and look at the volume for yesterday. Friday, more or less, it was short covering. So the volume was really, really high. But this volume is not like significant volume, which can tell me that, yes, this bounce has led to something. No, the bounce was there, but more or less it was short covering. Look at the bounce here when we had a massive rally from 4260 to all the way 4520 area, 4510 area. On that date, January 24th, this was a massive rally once again, but it was short lived. So let's see how much time it will take for this rally to move on. The only good thing is, let me remove the volume here. The only good thing is that when it was consolidating at the top, it was making dodgy, 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 and then big red candle. Similarly here, it's kind of creating a bigger trading zone or trading area range as compared to here. So it broke out of that zone above 4382, and now it's trading right at 4458 and 4420 area. 4420 area has been a pain for market in the past as well. If you see here 4420, it acted at a base multiple times, but if you also go back right there, it also acted as a resistance area as well. So now it should act as a resistance above 4420. The max I see in this market as of now is 4560. So if you want to trade positive, go above 4520. This area, and you can try for 4560 and buy above this area for 4560, 4590. If you are losing this, and stop loss is pretty hard here. If you are below this, you should wait for the market to come down to 4458, or you can go short right here with a stop loss of that and test for 4458. Below 4458, we will start to lose the strength again. All right, so ES is in a pretty tight zone. If somebody has to take 4520 above, it should be a good opportunity to buy. If somebody has to short, you can short right here even now, and like it's like 4520 is the main number. Sell near 4520 or buy above. In both the cases, the stop loss is pretty same. And target is 4458, 4560 now. So this moves here. Next one is 45.81. Now it is 50% positive, 50%. I'll say 50-50 because it's not there. Short below this area, your target is 44.70, 44.58, and that's about it. 45.20 is reflection. QQQ. QQ is facing a resistance area now. Yesterday it bounced right off the Fibonacci of 78.6 and went on to test Fibonacci of 100% and closed above it, but below the regression channel. It has recaptured the 12 EMA. So 12 EMA 359.39 is your stop loss. 359.45 is your stop loss. Till the moment it is holding above this area, you are good. And if it is going below, you can short this. So buy above yesterday's high, just as a principle, 364. Buy above 364, you will have a target of 366, 373. 373. 366 is 23 Fibonacci and 373.7 is 34 EMA. This also captured. Now above 370, I'm still giving 60% to QQQ. QQQ has been a real strength as compared to ES on the short side. If it breaks below 359.40, this is a cross area, also loses the direction channel. The support comes around 357 and 351. So sell below 359, 356.88, 351.65. Baba almost did its target yesterday. Recaptured all of it. It's a good morning star. Now it's in a range where it is facing tough resistance. Okay, so 123.5 is going to be stop loss, which was the last target there. 123.15. The trend is still positive for Baba. I would say buy above yesterday's high or buy above 34 EMA, which is 125.40. And target is 131, 132. I'm just giving 132 morning star. It's a continuation of morning star. Continuation. Baba is captured the 12 EMA, captured Fibonacci, captured 34 EMA. Now this should act as a very strong support and look out for 132. Apple also did its target yesterday. It bounced, captured 23 EMA, but now it's going to face a very tough area of selling in the past. Here it has seen, and right now it's trading below this long-term trend line. So I will be very cautious here, but it still has captured 23.6 Fibonacci. So I'm going to take that as my stop loss, 173.54. 173.54 is my stop loss now. And buy above 175. Target is 177.30. 180. I'm still just giving it 60% because I think it's getting tired at this moment. And it has captured 23.6. So it's looking good. But again, if it loses, anything loses these numbers, you need to change the direction of it. Amazon almost 3,000 now. So it almost tested 3,006 as a 38.6 Fibonacci, but recaptured this one. So I'll be keeping 29.76 as my stop loss, and with UPS results, I think it should give some strength to Amazon by about 3,006. And target, there's nothing in between 31.65. So if something has to move, it's Amazon should move. Breakout. Microsoft, I want to sell Microsoft as compared to buy. Microsoft is struggling clearly. So if it loses 310.33, I would love to short this with a stop loss of 340. Microsoft, I want to short. If market gets weak, I want to sell Microsoft. And my target will be 304.81, 303.90, 303, 303.91, and 307. Why I'm choosing 307 because in the past it has struggled around 307. Relatively weak. Tesla yesterday almost came to 2940 area. So right now it's positive. I will still keep it neutral on Tesla. Because Tesla is a clear morning star, which was potential. Now it's a morning star. Let me make it positive. It's a morning star. On daily. Now 929 is your stop loss. Till the moment it is holding 929, it's okay. Otherwise, it's gonna be tough. So 929 is the inflection number. Buy above yesterday's high or buy above 12 EMA. 12 EMA is 944. Buy above 12 EMA. Target is 996. It has given already a 10% move, so I'm just keeping the one target. Then UPST had an inside day and then a massive breakout. It has recaptured the 12 EMA. It's coming for the first target of 113, and after a very long time, UPST has recaptured the 12 EMA on the close. So 103 is your stop loss, is very, very important area. If it holds this, it can have some massive rally in UPST. 103.30 is a massive rally. Okay, let me share the entire screen. But in any case, I was going to post the sheet. So in this case, a good buy is buy near 107. If you get an opportunity, buy near 106 to 108 area. Target is 113 and 130. You'll be able to see the spreadsheet now. Facebook has again recaptured the 12 EMA and it's looking forward to hit 320. 308.67 is your stop loss now. The Facebook is also positive now. 308.67 is your stop loss and buy above 314, which is above yesterday's high. I want to go for yesterday's high and above just because it gives me that yes, the stock still has strength. 321 is my target. And again, these were two, Facebook and UPST were two of my 70% yesterday, and they did really, really well. Chewy, I think Chewy is done, so I don't want to include Chewy anymore. Chewy has already made the targets which was supposed to. So let me pick up Baidu. Another Chinese name, because Chinese names were really, really good yesterday. Or BA, let's pick up BA. BA again, it's a super morning star. Bounced right off 190 area where it was struggling for a few days. Now it needs to hold this 196 as your stop loss. 196.30. 196.30 and it closed right into the highs of 200. So buy above 200.5. Target is 203, 206, 203, 206, 67. It's also morning star daily. Yes, positive. Nvidia almost hit 242 yesterday and closed above it. So now it's, I would say, in a very oversold, overbought zone. So I'm reducing it to neutral. And all these were black, so let me make them green. So Nvidia, it actually is in a very, very important area. It has recaptured the 12 EMA, which is 242.36. So 242.36 is your stop loss. Again, same thing, buy above yesterday's high, buy above 245. Today we have earnings for AMD in the after hours. So let's see. Target is coming at 264. There's no medium-term target. It's just a 264 target right there. Because here it was just falling in line. So it needs to recapture 64. Right now it's trading 2% up at 250. But let's see in the market. Right now futures are also flat to negative. Not much move, but they're there. AMD is already $3 up from the close. DKNG. DKNG has also done its job. Well, let's see. Yesterday, all these tickers moved. 22 was its target, so it recaptured that. 21.58, it's now stop loss. 21.58. Buy about 22. Target is 25.50. Anybody is trading this one? They need to be looking out for some extended move on DKNG. LMT yesterday failed, so I'm not including it. Instead, I'm including SoFi. It's making a morning star, that's why I'm including this. So if it is able to regain 1280, by about 1280, if it is able to regain 1280, it can test 13 and 14. 13.4. So this is a 12 EMA and this is the capture of Fibonacci, and this is 34 EMA. And it's a morning chart, so it has potential to move high. You can enter anytime. Stop loss is 12. Like if you want to enter or buy in the zone, I would say 1250 to 12.8. This is your stop loss. This is a good potential mover in the market. Google also have earnings today, and yesterday it was struggling, but then it recaptured and then closed towards the high of the day. Again, this regression channel 2680 is your stop loss now. Look for 2750 and 2848. 2750, 2848. 2680 is your stop loss. Buy above 2710. And you may see some special like push on all these things because of here. So AMD is already above all these numbers from yesterday. It was a morning star. It needs to recapture this 118, which is the 12 EMA. And if it does that, it can actually move to 129, similar to Nvidia. So now 111 is your stop loss, which is too far from where it is opening, but it is what it is. Add near 115 to 116. Target is 11861, which is a 12 EMA recapture, and then 124. 50. A firm yesterday was able to hold 63, which is a 38.2. So now it becomes a stop loss. Yesterday it almost hit 67, 60. So it can really move by 64, 65. Netflix. Netflix also did its all the target yesterday around 420, but I think it's about to recapture. So now the wiggle room for it is pretty less. Plus, it has also created a gap of $10, $12. So I would love to see if it comes around 435, and that's it. 435, I'll be selling Netflix around 435 because it has done its job. Sell near 435. 435 is your stop loss, and target will be the gap. Or if it crosses 435 on the top, you can go for 457. Let's take that as well. Sell near 435 or buy above 435. It's not a like 409 and 394. It's a tough call, but it's supposed to be there. So this is my list. Now we have UPS and FedEx earnings. So let's see. FedEx. FedEx yesterday I was discussing with my team. It's coming into that area. It's bouncing. If it crosses 250, like right now showing, 250 should be a stop loss and look out for 254 in case of FedEx. It needs to hold 250 with UPS numbers. I believe it's gonna go and test that thing. So if you look at UPS, UPS is trading right. Morningstar, it captured 200, came there. Now it's trading right well above this area of resistance, 216. Now, if it holds 214, then it will try to make 225, which is its all-time highs. So in between, it has also created a gap here of 209, which is a really, really important support. So if it holds, in case market goes down, if it holds 209, this is going to be a really, really good move in UPS. Ford. Ford also is making a morning star. It needs to regain 20.5, which it is right now. Then it can test 21. So 20.5 is something which needs to be held by Ford for it to move higher. All right. Anyone else has anything? Okay, let me post this information on Twitter and in my Telegram channel. And all the very best to everyone. Thank you. Bye-bye.